Well, welcome to me and you outside. Guess what? It's time to catch a big carp, and it is time to smoke a common carp. Now, I've had previous videos where I smoked a grass carp, even fried a common carp, but I have never in my life smoked a common carp. And I am anxious to see how that's going to turn out. And I think it'll be good. I don't know. I'm fixing to try it. I'm going to try it with some, I'm going to try to catch one here with some good old canned corn. That's what I got right there. It's what I'm going to use for bait. I just got a basic hook up here. I've got a sinker. I got a sinker right there. I got like a, I don't know, 3-aught hook, maybe a 4-aught hook right there. And that's all it is. I'm gonna toss it out here in this river, which is right here in front of my house, basically. And I want to see if I can't stir up a carp and get one, bring him out. I'm gonna scale him. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna try to smoke him whole or not, or cut his head off and smoke him. I don't know. You're gonna have to stay tuned to find out, because I'm not sure what I'm gonna do at this point. All I know is I'm gonna catch a carp, I'm gonna smoke it. So stay right there and let's see how this all turns out. All right, I got my hook loaded. Look at that right there. See that? That is a ball of corn right there. Got about, I don't know, 7 or 8 kernels on there. The last one I put it on, it put it very deep so as not to show the tip of the hook. Because sometimes when they pick up a hook, even a dumb old carp, and he feels that hook prick him, he will drop it. So I'm covering up the hook here just a little bit. I'm on a bunch of rocks right here. As you can see, it's a rocky little bank we got here in front of our yard. It's kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna toss this out there. It's just gonna be a waiting game. I know there's some out there. There was earlier, but I don't know about now, but I'm about to find out. So I'm going to turn this camera off till he starts biting. When I start getting the bite, I'll turn the camera right back on. So stay there. I believe I got a carp messing with it here. I believe I do. I think it's coming toward me with it. I got him. Boy, I got him. Oh my goodness, he's a big one. He is a big one. Gee, Merry Christmas. Yeah. It's a 10-pounder. I would say he's a 10-pounder. $10-pounder. Oh, mercy. You may go 12. Come on, you big boy. Yeah, he's right close to 10. Boy, they fight forever. Forever. I got a dip net because I knew I'd be near these rocks and I needed some way to grab him. And I got a way to grab him. Whoa. Should have brought a bigger net. Got him. Mercy sakes. That is a big carp. I'm gonna say right at 10 pounds. Yeah, he's right at a 10-pounder. All right, I'm gonna get him up there. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with him. I'll be right back, hoisting this thing up the house, which is just right up yonder. First thing I'm going to do is I am going to scale him, because I want to leave the skin on, but I don't want the scale on his skin. So I'm going to scale him. I'm using, again, a little scaler here, being Walmart anywhere. I'm just going to peel all these scales off, and I'm going to have scales in my little overhang here for the next year or two. I'll find laying around, but oh well. But I'm just going to get all these scales off of here, as you can see, on both sides. Leave the skin on. I'm probably going to fillet him off of the rib cage. Just fillet him out. Again, I'm leaving the skin on to keep the integrity of the meat so it doesn't fall apart. Believe it or not, a carp is kind of flaky, but not as flaky as some fish. This carp weighed 9.6, so a little over 9.5 pounds. Look at that. Big old carp. Oh, he's big. For cooking like this, he's a big carp. But that's all right. I think he'll be fine. Look at the scales, would you? I got scales everywhere. I knew it would have. But scales, when they dry, they don't stink like other parts of this fish would stink. Something horrible. All the scales are removed. Making sure. Do that. Looks like they still got scales on him, doesn't he? But he don't. That's just smooth. Okay. Now we're going to remove this big old fat fillet off of him. Again, I'm going to leave the skin on to keep the integrity of the meat from hopefully flaking off when I lay this on the smoker. It won't take him too long to smoke either. It won't take him too long. They're a bony little devil, I can tell you that much right now. They are a bony fish. We have discovered the sucker is even bonier. But carp has a worse reputation as far as for being eating than a sucker. I'm leaving all that rib bone on there. See that? Don't need all that. There you go. I'll wash this out real good in fish water for now. Big scales are going to be everywhere. Everywhere. That's a nice looking piece of salmon. I mean, you got a carp right there. All right, I'm gonna do the other side same way. Won't keep you here. Look at all these scales. I told you it's a mess. They just make a mess when you scale them. There's a big pile of scales right there. Scatter them down the hill. Coons will lick on them, but they won't eat them. They'll lip any juice that's still on them or something like that, but they will not eat these scales. All right, I'm gonna do the other side. We can do it fast forward if you want to. There you go, two beautiful pieces of meat. If you can call carp beautiful, that's what you got to call that right there. That's pretty good looking meat. I think she'll have leftover eggs left in him. They've already laid their eggs. I don't know why she'd have leftover eggs, but she does. All right. We're going to put this on the smoker. I'll show you that here in just a minute, how I'm going to do it. And we're moving right along. All right, right down there is where I caught this big rascal. I stand up here a while ago, and there's a whole bunch of more down there just feeding around. Carp's got river's got a lot of carp in it. Now, this is an experiment for me. I am going to put this carp on a smoker, kind of an old-fashioned way, doing it with charcoal. That's just how I like to do it. Y'all like to use gas and electric and all that stuff, smoke stuff, which is just fine with me. I still like to use charcoal, and gas and electric and all that's a real convenient. Charcoal's kind of a pain. But what I got here is I got my charcoal down over there, and it's ready. Okay, it's hot enough. I don't want it to get too white, be too hot. I got a pan of water over my charcoal, just keep maybe a little bit of steam going on in here. I got my carp fillets right here. I'm gonna put this carp, I'm gonna do it a little different. I'm gonna put it on a grill mat. I'm gonna hit this grill mat just briefly with some vegetable oil. That will keep the carp from sticking to it, which I don't think it'll stick to it anyway, but I'm not gonna put it directly over the heat. It's gonna go way over to the side, just like that. And I'm gonna take my big old carp fillets. You know what, I think yeah. Just gonna lay them in here just like this, right here. They're not over the heat. They're off to the side. These fillets weigh probably, honestly, 2.5 pounds a piece. 3 maybe. And I'm gonna shut this lid. See how it smoke? Man, that's what you want. Oh my goodness. I've got another little opening right here, which I will close completely. It's really hard to close. There, I got it. See, it's barely open. Got a little bit of a crack there. Got to have a little bit of a crack for your smoke to come out, and that allows your heat to come this way and up through there. I'm gonna keep it on the grill mat. I may keep it on until it cooks, but I may take it off the grill mat at the last minute, let it get full smoke. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. We'll find out. I'll just let you know as it go. All right? So stay right there. We're gonna let this thing smoke for an hour or two, see what it looks like, and we're gonna try this thing after a while. All right, it's time to take the smoked carp out of the smoker, and I have not checked it out. I have no idea what it looks like. I have anticipation it's going to look good and it's going to be good, so we're going to find out here. So we're going to take it off. Here we go. Lid open. Get over here. Woo! Oh man. Now look at that meat, would you? That is done for sure. That has been smoking for an hour and a half at 200 degrees. Look at it's fall apart, which is what I wanted to see it do. Okay, see that? It's okay. Look at that. There's the skin right there. Big old piece of meat right there. Look at that piece of meat there. We get mercy, mercy, mercy. I'm gonna try this here. We're gonna try this with my my wife here. I'll see if I can get her to come out here and take a bite of this. See if I can get my grandson Jackson out here to get a bite of this. This is gonna be something different, folks. I have never smoked common carp. And it's another video, by the way. It's another video that I did on my own. As I told you before, I don't go through YouTube to find out how to make a YouTube video. I don't do that. I think of things and I just do it. And I don't go through and find out, has anybody smoked carp before? How do you do it? I have no idea. I don't go check it out. I just do it on my own. Okay? And so that's just how that's how I do things. It's not a big deal. Everybody does things different. If you go on YouTube to find out how to do something, that's your deal. I don't care. Okay? But I don't do it. I just find my own way to do things, and that's exactly what I do. So I'm gonna get my family. We'll get going here. I'll see you here in just a second. We'll try tasting this smoked carp. Alrighty. Look at my taste testers. I've had people message me on YouTube, and they want to be taste testers for me. They're jealous. That's because we make it look so good, don't we, Brinley? Everything is always good to us, it seems like. Now this is smoked carp. It's a common carp. I smoked it at about 200 degrees for an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, which is plenty, it seems, because it's real flaky and done. At least it seems to be. Look at that, how it comes apart. See that? He's got these big old Y bones in here, but that ain't no big deal. You could work around them. You're not going to eat them because they're so big. So it's kind of nice to be able to just take them out of there easy, okay? Brentley's got her a piece. Now she's going to try it first. Now what I did in smoking this is I sprayed both sides of vegetable oil. Just a spray of one layer of vegetable oil, sprayed it, and salt and peppered it. That's it. Okay, so again, smoked at about 200 degrees in direct heat. Brentley, go ahead and try a piece of it. This is smoked carp. She's the first one to try it. And she'll be honest. If she don't like it, she'll just tell us.
It's good.
You really do like it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Jackson, grab you a big old hunk of it and see what you think, buddy. Try that.
It doesn't even taste like fish. It tastes like chicken.
It tastes like chicken. Well, if it tastes like chicken, that's good, because chicken's good, right?
Yeah.
There goes Jackson, boy. He's my master taster right there.
Tastes like chicken, doesn't it?
Yeah, it tastes like chicken. It tastes kind of like the grass carp that we had not too long ago.
Really? Is it that good?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Really good.
There you go, Ma. It's got a Y bone in there, but you can pull it out real easy. See what you think. Smoked carp. Just a big old piece of common carp.
I'd say it's a little tougher than the grass carp, though.
A little chewier.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not bad, but a little bit firmer.
What's the flavor
Yeah,
like?
It's good.
Tastes like chicken.
It kind of does, yeah. It's got that smoky flavor. I think
Can
it's
you
smoking
shove
it like
open
that.
in your mouth? Oh, I thought you were.
Makes it really good. It's good.
10 out of 10.
It does have a different texture than the grass carp,
Oh, yeah.
but not a bad texture. It's just a little bit firmer.
I'll be
It's good.
carp.
Yeah.
You like it, Jackson? And Brentley likes it. Go ahead, Brentley, dig in and get all the bigger pieces you want. Because there's some big old hunks of fish right here we got to eat. Now I'm going to try this and got a lot of dark on it. See that dark in there? I'm going to try that piece, all that dark on it.
Make sure you get your bones out.
Okay.
That just blows me away.
It's really good.
And that is nothing but a common carp.
Yeah. Awesome.
Well, that's good. Jackson, 10 being super delicious, 1 being, what do you say it is between 1 and 10?
9.
Really? Carp.
I'd say it's a 10. It's a 10 for me.
If Brentley says it's a 10, it's a 10, because she's not a big, she'll eat a piece, 1 or 2 pieces of fish when we have fish. That's about it.
Oh,
But she's digging into this carp.
I like this better than the trout.
You did. You do like it better than trout. Well, I love that. I love that.
I like the trout better than the carp.
Trout's a 10 for you.
Oh, yeah.
Delicious, Brentley.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you, folks, it's just the way you cook fish that makes it good or not. I'm just telling you, it has a lot to do with it. And I just smoked this on charcoal in direct heat for about an hour and a half, 2 hours at about 200 degrees. As you see, it came out real flaky, and it's just really good. Really good. Timer going off on the stove back there. It's what you hear. My wife's cooking. My wife's cooking brownies. The timer's going off on the stove. So, hey, appreciate you watching this video. Get you some carp. Smoke that stuff, man. Fillet it out. Leave the skin on it. Season it. Whatever you want to season it with. Put a little oil on it. Make sure it stays good and moist. And smoke that carp and just feed it to your family. They'll love it. The big Y bones, these things right here, they come out so easy. You're not going to swallow one of them. They're just too big. They're just
These
too big.
things.
Yeah, those things right there. They're easy to get rid of, aren't they, Brentley?
Yeah. They're like, just pull them out and you're done.
Appreciate you watching this video. Subscribe, comment, like it if you wouldn't care. Appreciate you subscribing to my channel. It means a lot to me. And we'll see you on the next video, because the next video is...
Right around the corner. Bye.